Actually, first let's talk about Survivor.
Sure.
You were in Surviving. So you really walked in on MIntzy jerking off?
Yeah.
That was real.
Yeah.
Because I heard that, and then I was like, I think that was like a Francis joke or something.
No.
Like, he was fucking cracking stick.
Well, okay, so this is what I saw. So
You're welcome, Greer.
What?
I say you're welcome, Greer.
Greer wanted to hear about this.
We had a shared bathroom, his and hers, right? And I had an entrance and he had an entrance, and it was down. You could look through one entrance straight to his bed. And my door to the bathroom was closed. So I thought he might be in there. I had to go pee. I knock on the door. I don't hear anything. So I open my door. His door to the bathroom was wide open, and then he was on the bed. And what I saw was that his laptop was open, and then he was naked, and he very hurriedly ripped the covers up to cover himself.
Okay, that guy was jerking off, yeah.
So I went, oh, sorry. And I then, to give him privacy, I closed his door, which, why is that open?
Like, there's so many whys.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing it at all? And
Yeah.
if you're going to do it, why are you doing it at what time is it?
It's 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, like middle of the day. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then if you're going to do it, close all the doors to the room and probably lock them.
Giving yourself a little afternoon delight in a
2 p.m.
house with the rest of the boys.
What else were you guys doing though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, 2 p.m.
I mean,
like, we've been in here for 36 hours doing nothing.
Let me ask you this. You were in the bathroom.
Yeah, then I closed his door and started peeing, and he was like, "Oh, that's okay," because I was apologizing through the door, and then he turned on "Pardon My Take," which again, I'm pretty confident he slammed his laptop shut, which would mean that he then reopened the laptop and then put in "Listen to Pardon My Take."
Yeah.
To retroactively convince me that that's
What was going on?
what was going on.
I was naked listening to Dan and BFT.
Dan and BFT are always like,
Yeah.
they're always making noises like
And
that.
for what it's worth, I guarantee you that he is not the first employee to jerk off to Pardon My Take. There are definitely some weirdos here. Meek Mill comes to mind, Meek Phil, whatever, who have probably done that. But that said, I did.
The fastest 2 minutes.
I spoke to MIntzy about it, and he was like, I was getting ready to shower. That's not what happened. He may be right. The
Something
way
weird.
it presented, I was like, this is exactly what's happened.
You're an adult man laying in bed naked. There's one of two reasons. There was no woman in the room, so
Yeah.
it seems like it was the other reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying one of the questions I was going to ask you is being in the bathroom. Was it a room that was just showered in? Because then that would explain the nakedness.
Yeah, you get
Because
out-
if you're getting
no,
naked
he said he was getting ready to shower.
and then decided to lay back down and jerk off.
Theoretically,
He's
you
in
could
bed
get
with his laptop open.
You could get off track and maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to throw him a bone here.
But I was just
Correct.
saying, again, this is just for my personal library of images. Like
he was last episode. He was like, we were talking about if you walk in on it from head on, that you might not even see his face or his dick because of his belly. Like he had a whole vision.
but again, to paint the picture for myself, whether or not he got naked for that act matters. If you're just time to jerk off, I gotta get all my clothes
Yes.
off.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
a different
yeah.
thing.
If you're getting
most
ready
of
to
the time,
shower
when
or
you're
after the
jerking off,
shower,
particularly when you're jerking off in the house with a bunch of guys, that's a hit and run. We're fully
that's
clothed.
a business transaction. You're not making love to yourself. That's like going.
We're
to the
in, we're
bathroom.
out.
You're
But if
clearing the
you're-
pipes and you're
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
taking off the clothes. You're like, I can only masturbate one way, and that's totally naked. That makes it a lot funnier.
at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
lunchtime, dude.
So, sure, I can give MIntzy the benefit of the doubt. I think by virtue of the fact that he did leave his door open, that to me feels maybe that he was showering or whatever.
Except it's MIntzy.
There you go.
That's the thing.
Nothing-
If it was
the
like
rules don't
me,
apply.
you, a normal person, it'd be like, oh, you would never do that. But
Yeah.
normal rules, it's like, I don't know, maybe MIntzy just, I didn't look at the door, fellas.
Yeah.
Like it just that's entirely on the table.
I was overcome with horniness, boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were in the house. When did you get voted out?
I think I was 13th or 14th.
So
I was like the
like
third
Clemmer,
member of the jury. So it was
you-
Clemmer, then Witt, and then me.
that's a squad.
So
That's
I was the
Mincy
third
first.
person.
Fourth.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Mincy, Clemmer, Witt, me, then Roan, and so then it started getting really fun.
Yeah, because then you have like
'Cause,
your own
like,
team.
where
That
we-
should have been its own reality show, to be honest.
I know. We
should have
had
filmed that separately.
so much fun in the house.
Yeah.
Because we were like, not me so much. I don't feel like I have the power to do this, but some of the bigger, contributors to the company were just like, I'm fucking punishing Barstool for getting me out. Company card. We're getting, ordering like sushi and fucking ice cream. Just,
I'm gonna get my
Uber
250,000 right here.
Yeah, just
Wagyu beef,
hammering
let's go.
it. Budget for this show, we're still part of it. Like, this is sponsored up the moon. So, we were just having a ball, and we also we were able to watch the eliminations. So every time someone would get eliminated, we would
You're like, "Yay,
we
you
would
covered it."
want people that we were rooting for to stay in the game, but then when we also had people we wanted in the house,
Yeah.
and so then it was like, who do we want next? Like, we would love for Will, and like Will
Yeah.
gets voted out. We're like, yeah, and every time someone would come through the door, we'd like clap and cheer and embrace them. Welcome, it's like welcoming your boys to heaven when they've died.
The party's
so,
here. What's crazy is none of the girls, right? That house
been
is just
eliminated
guys.
yet. Yeah.
I remember thinking, I wanted no part. And seeing it now, it seems pretty normal. But I was like, I would not want any part of playing this with the girls. Because I don't want to be on, I don't want to vote them. I don't want to backstab. But it seems to be pretty normal. But the fact that they all lasted as far as they have before all you guys.
Yeah.
Patriarchy. See you later.
No, I know.
Wait, why didn't some of the first guys like Arian, White Sox Dave, why weren't they in?
Because the first 8 people that were voted out were not part of the jury. The jury
think
is
it's
only.
okay.
It's usually like only that many
I missed
people. I
that.
think having a huge jury.
Yeah.
I think it would be like you could get so many votes per.
And also, it's
You
like,
have like a
you
5-way
needed.
tie with that many people voting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You needed to be farther in the game, I
Yeah,
think, to
yeah.
sort of like earn the right to have a say.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We had all, at that point, whatever some of the finalists, it's likely that one of the finalists will have had a hand in fucking you over or
Right.
like trying to protect you, which might influence your vote. Whereas
decision,
like
yeah.
the first 5 or 10 people out,
It doesn't. It was just